Jaden Smith took to Instagram to share a series of images of him inside of Diddy's tunnels. Underneath Diddy's mansion in Los Angeles and Miami, there are secret tunnels. Originally, it was built as sort of like an underground swimming pool, but Diddy drained it and began to create a network of pathways that connect to nearby points of interest. This is just one of the videos that the feds have in their possession. The others are of Diddy and Will Smith, Jaden Smith. Yeah. And they can't share that one for obvious reason.
Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a and you were gonna beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for
That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for
Hey, man. Will Smith being gay and having gay relations with who was it with?
Diddy.
I know, right?
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lie to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves.
People like LeBron James, who has been outwardly speaking about how great Diddy parties are, traveling around with Diddy. This person is supposed to be the king. I'm waiting for the king to come out and to condemn this, to condemn what we all know now is a reality. They say that Diddy is on watch, by the way. That is the latest update, that he might himself because he is in this cell. I beg to differ. As I said, I believe that this was an operation, that Diddy was not at the top of this operation, and that they are going to be very careful in how they handle him, because just like Kim Porter kept videos in order to protect herself, I am certain that Diddy similarly kept many videos of the record label executives that were allegedly involved in these parties as well, as protection for himself. We will continue to monitor that story, but I do encourage everybody to pray for Justin Bieber.
Kanye told us everything about Diddy. So a couple years ago when Kanye was going on his rants, as everybody was calling them, he was literally telling us everything that we needed to know about Diddy. Kanye told us that Corey Gamble was a plant and he was first working for Diddy. And I can never skip the fact that Corey Gamble was at Kim Porter's house when she passed away. And mind you, Kim Porter did not share this house with Diddy. They were not even together during this time. And then Kanye said Corey Gamble went to Justin Bieber to be his tour manager after working for Diddy. We all know the rumors about Justin Bieber and Diddy. I don't even have to get into that, but it's super weird that you end up from Diddy to Justin Bieber. And then he explained this is when Corey Gamble got with Kris Jenner. And we know that Kris Jenner and Diddy have been seen together on multiple different occasions. Kanye even listed the names of people who had to do whatever they were told, naming Jay-Z and Beyonce and Diddy. He also named Meek Mills and Lil Boosie, and he said the reason that these people have to listen to whatever they're told and pull on Kanye's coattail while he was outing everything so publicly is because they unalived people. He even posted the text messages on his Instagram to Diddy. Didn't like our combo, I'm selling these teas. And at the end he said, come do something illegal to me, please. Diddy actually texted back kind of crazy saying, send me an address. Let's stop playing these internet games and don't feel threatened. You'll be fine. Just love. And during all of these rants, he was talking about people who got offed in the industry like Michael Jackson, Prince, and even Aaron Carter. And the rumor being spread is Aaron Carter was about to out everything happening in Hollywood. And weirdly enough, before Aaron Carter passed away, he actually said on Twitter, yo, Kanye, let's talk man to man. And this was still during the same time that Kanye was being very publicly spoken about what was happening in Hollywood. And then recently, Kanye did an IG Live a couple months ago and literally said exactly what happened to Aaron Carter.
Harley passing, they follow me to the fucking hotel. The nigga killed Aaron Carter, and now they acting like they won't clear the Backstreet Boys sample. You get what I'm saying? Harley passing that pusher. Your trainer, Harley passing that, Jay-Z.
And then Kanye literally mentioned Jay-Z's name like he had a part in it. Everybody is saying that Jay-Z is going to go down right next to Diddy, and all of this shit with Kanye is so crazy. And if you add everything that he has said together, it's literally connecting the dots to what we're seeing play out with Diddy right now. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Remember this guy, Shine? I used to work for P. Diddy on Bad Boys. He kept the road in his interview and told everybody how P. Diddy really is. Check it out.
One of the things that I would never wish on my worst enemy is to be incarcerated or to be sick, to be bedridden. So I take no joy in anyone's challenges, whether with the criminal justice system or otherwise. But I just like to clarify, and you have to be truthful in the description of the relationship. This is someone who, in a sense, testified against me when I was on trial, when I was a 18-year-old kid, just wanting to do nothing other than make my mother proud and make Blige proud and do what all of us want to do, be recognized for our talent and take over the world. I was defending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison. This is someone that destroyed my life, but do I take any joy or any satisfaction with what he is going through? Absolutely not.
And me and my wife, we deal with it accordingly, and we move on.
Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked.
What kind of fuck shit is this?
Getting cheated on by a partner is one thing, but when your husband for many years decides he wants to start getting with men, that's a whole new issue. And while it may sound like a movie plot, this was actually the case with Aisha Atkins, whose rapper husband decided he wanted to hop on the men train late into their marriage. The rapper in this case is Ja Rule. And like you probably thought, his interest in the other side was actually not the least bit natural, as it was revealed that he might have been turned by Diddy. And considering that Diddy's name has already come up in more than a few cases of industry veterans going the other way, there's probably some truth to this. But don't take it from me. Take it from Ja Rule's wife herself.
We were standing in the presidential suite at the hotel. And this particular artist and Puff, they told me, don't let nobody come in the room.
You know when they say the entertainment industry is the home of the good, the bad, and the ugly? Well, it seems the ugly part is Aisha Atkins' reality at the moment, as her marriage reportedly hit a roadblock after her husband got involved with rap legend Diddy. Now, Diddy is largely known in the industry as a notorious guy, not only because he's reportedly had his in some seemingly illegal dealings, but also because talks have been flying around for decades about his true sexual preferences. Well, it seems Aisha might have just dropped the answer on our laps with what she's revealed about him.
Watch what he says about Kim Porter.
My name is Mark Curry. I'm a former bad boy recording artist. A lot of people, I made a lot of hits for Puff.
How do you feel about these lawsuits accusing Diddy of abuse? What do you think about that? You knowing Diddy, do you think he's capable of doing that, man?
Do I think he has? I think he's very capable of doing it. It's in his character. That's who he is. That's what comes with power. That's what comes with arrogance. That's what comes with, what makes him. I seen fights between, where he have an argument, fight with a female, whatever it may be. I seen it with my own friends. But sometimes you say, we all go through things, but once you have a sign of doing it over and over and over again, that's when it becomes a problem. You be like, so every relationship that you get in, you're violent in them? I was around when Cassie was there. I knew Kim Porter before I knew Puff. I met Misa, but it was a history. When you have a history of the same thing, man, it becomes a problem.
Speaking of Kim Porter, because you knew Kim Porter, is it true that Diddy broke her nose?
Bust her nose, man. Anytime a man would go out his way to wiretap someone's phone or put taps in their homes just to monitor their conversation, that's a sign of insanity.
So you telling me this whole time she really cut her hair because Diddy pulled it out? And the whole time she was telling us she cut her hair because she wanted to try something different. This how you know everything that glitters ain't gold. When you see these relationships out here, you be thinking that these folks be happy, and they do not be happy. This just goes to show it right here. And now when you look at this picture actually looks very different. You can actually see that she actually is not happy. So when we be seeing these relationships, these couples on social media, and they be making it look like they just the happiest couple, the best couple, don't be believing it. And ladies, quick message: if you in an abusive relationship, get out.
She's shaving the side of her head like that woman who drink blood. The last woman who did that was Cassie. And Cassie is gone. Cassie is P. Diddy's slave. Did y'all know that? She is his slave. Oh, yes, she is. Every time you see Cassie with P. Diddy, she got her head down, she carrying bags. She's the mop-up girl. When P. Diddy want to impress him, he's bringing on, he let Cassie go down on him. He let that dude pop her in the butt, and P. Diddy sit back and masturbate while she's being ran in by his partners. Did y'all know?
Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City, was just indicted by the feds, and you cannot tell me that this doesn't have something to do with Diddy. And I have the chills right now because right after Diddy's arrest, multiple people connected and working with Eric Adams stepped down from their jobs. And now we finally have the feds indicting Eric Adams a week after the Diddy indictment. Everybody has been saying that politicians and people in power are connected to Diddy, and even Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal, just spoke about Diddy's relationship with Eric Adams.
All this is bigger than Diddy. It's bigger than Diddy, bro. Because you know who else they was doing investigation on during that whole time period? It was the mayor and the politicians in New York City. They turn around and give him the city, the key to the city. All the mayor people that he brought on here in New York City are all resigning. They all resigning. People ain't gonna tie this together, but if you look at it, you have to say, because of Mayor Adams and his relationship with Diddy, it brought on the Southern District of New York.
So Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City, has been indicted on federal criminal charges. The indictment right now is sealed, and it's unclear what charge or charges Adams is facing, but we are expected to know the details of the indictment on Thursday. And honestly, maybe this is just a coincidence, but I feel like they are attacking people left and right. And I mean, Eric Adams is the one that told us when he gave Diddy the key to New York City, he said that he was the bad boy of politics. And now we're actually finding out he is the real bad boy of politics.
First time I smoked weed, I don't suggest this, but I was 13. Yeah, 13, 12 or 13.
Justin Bieber is trending again after the raids on Diddy's homes because of his complicated and disturbing history with Diddy, and it looks like we might finally be hearing from the horse's mouth what really went down between Justin, Usher, and Diddy. Fans have long speculated that Diddy's influence on Justin is the reason why Justin went down a dark path of substance dependence and depression. Well, it turns out that none of that would have happened if Usher had not introduced Justin to Diddy. Because word on the street is Usher didn't just introduce Justin to Diddy, he completely betrayed Justin and left him to the wolves when Diddy entered the picture. And he did all that despite knowing from experience just how ugly things could get when Diddy gets around teenage boys. But what does Justin Bieber have to say about all this, and did Usher really hand him over to Diddy? Let's get into it.
When we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
Ever since Diddy's homes got raided by the feds in connection to an ongoing trafficking investigation, fans have been digging up many of the questionable things he did in the past, and somewhere in the mix, Justin Bieber came up. Old videos showing some really disturbing interactions between Diddy and Justin Bieber are now circulating on the internet, with fans wondering how any of that was even allowed to happen in the first place. Anyone watching this video should remember the Bieber fever era and how Justin totally dominated the pop scene back in the day. But he went from riding that high to becoming a shell of himself almost overnight, and these days, days, it's like he does everything he can to stay away from the music scene. The biggest sign that Justin may be officially retiring from music was when he sold the rights to his entire catalog for $200 million early last year. With all the signals he was giving off that he wanted to step back from music, the last thing anyone expected was for Justin to get back in the studio, much less to work on someone else's project. But it turns out he had the time and energy to work on a track off Diddy's Love album titled Moments. The collaboration led to speculations that Justin might have been blackmailed with Diddy's alleged tapes, or he's having some sort of trauma bonding with Diddy that made him feel compelled to work with him. It looks extra creepy when you look at Diddy's message announcing the collaboration with Justin last year. Diddy made a post on Twitter saying, "Justin Bieber has become one of the biggest superstars in the world. I met him when he was playing his guitar outside on the street. I'm honored to call him a dear friend and a brother. I never had the chance to work with him until now. God is the greatest. This song is called Moments." Now hold up a minute, because some of the things Diddy said in this post need the side eye. Like, why did he say he never had the chance to work with Justin when Justin has a completely different story about it? After the track got released, Justin made a post on his Instagram story saying, "I remember going to my brother Diddy's office to pitch him a song I wrote for him when I was like 14. Sadly, the song was trash, haha, and it would be hard no from him." Fast forward to a few years ago, and Puff asked if I would freestyle something for his upcoming Love album. Wild full circle moment, love you Diddy. So Diddy actually had a chance to work with Justin in the past. He just didn't want to. What's also weird is that Diddy claimed to have met Justin when Justin was playing the guitar outside on the street. Now, Justin Bieber did sometimes busk on sidewalks for pocket money when he was younger, but from what we know, that's not how he and Diddy met. They actually met because Usher introduced Justin to Diddy. For context, Justin blew up on YouTube after his mother, Patty Millette, posted videos of him singing at a local competition. These videos caught the eye of Scooter Braun, who started searching for Justin because he believed Justin could be the next big thing.
Love, love, love. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thirsty.
Wait, hold on. Do these girls look? What? Oh, you know what? Maybe they know what goes down in this bed.
Riddle me this. Why did Diddy have beds on the basketball court?
Pause. Yeah, a whole bed. Another bed. What? Why he got? Man, he want to freak off on the dang old basketball court. That's crazy. Freak off outside on the big bed. You can come inside the basketball court and play a game of hoop while somebody freaking off on the little beds they got. That's crazy.
Mila Kunis has allegedly moved out of the home she shares with Ashton Kutcher because she is aware of the fact that horrible information about Ashton and Diddy together, as well as video footage of the two of them together, is about to be released. For those of you who don't know, Ashton Kutcher partied a lot with Diddy in the early 2000s. There are multiple photos of the two of them together at various different parties. And a very troubling clip of Ashton Kutcher talking about Diddy's parties on Hot Ones has recently resurfaced and gone viral.
Party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote.
Oh, really? One, yeah. Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, can't tell that one either.
So the rumor is that Mila Kunis is aware of how horrible the information and clips concerning Ashton Kutcher and Diddy are, so she has decided to distance herself from Ashton and completely remove herself from the situation.
Jay-Z victims are gonna be worse. They're worse because of the psychological torture that comes along with what he does. Like I said,
Do you think Jay-Z is scared right now?
oh, he's terrified. He's terrified. He's losing confidence everywhere. But the only confidence he's worried about keeping secure are those white boys that he worked for. That's his only loyalty. Not even to his wife is he loyal.
What do you think? And just again, hypothetically, if his kids, as young as they are, asked, "Daddy, who's that man on TV getting arrested? Isn't that your friend?" What would his response be?
He wouldn't respond. He would just laugh and walk away. That's Sean Carter. He doesn't own up to anything. Ever. Gaslights you right in your face. do it smooth. He's a sociopath. He doesn't have any real feelings or emotions. Everything is transactional. You know? I think the only time he's really comfortable and happy in his own skin is when he's laying in the warm embrace of a man.
Jack, come on. Jack.
What?
Come on, man. You can't paint those kind
What?
of pictures into people's heads, man.
Why it got painted in the mind with the videotape that I saw of him looking very happy in the